Since the beginning of time, climbing was a thing. Our ancestors climbed to the top of hills to claim land. Fast forward to the last 50 odd years and climbing has become a very popular sport. On TV, you would see footage of old school climbers with static moves and drop knees climbing outdoors. Fast forward even more, and now you've got new school climbing, indoor climbing, crazy moves, crazy things. So how does this relate to Boulder Lab? Boulder Lab is new style climbing. So what's the difference between new school and old school styles? Old school style of climbing reflects outdoor climbs, being very powerful, being very strong, great technique. New school, however, you have these crazy indoor moves, crazy dynos, monumental colossal jumps, coordination moves, stuff that looks aesthetic. New school climbing does not mirror outdoors. And this is exactly what Boulder Lab is. Boulder Lab is new school. It's the stuff that when you're scrolling through your Instagram reels, you see Boulder Lab climbs. So let's get into the review. The entrance. As soon as you walk into Boulder Lab, you are met with the array of walls. I mean, look at this place. What is this? It's so aesthetic. It's so pretty, so beautiful. Big holds, contrast between the holds and the walls. It's just massive. So big. Here's another look of the walls. You're just going around. You got some slab, you got some cave. We're going to go into all those different things in this review. These are photos of when the place just first opened up. I mean, everything is just so aesthetic. This is the stuff that you really want to pay for. I mean, seriously, this is just brilliant. Boulder Lab uses a grading system from 1 to 9, where 1 is the easiest, going to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. You got the 6 here, all the way up to 7, 8, and then the hardest grade 9, as well as the special grade. So let's start with the cave, the almighty cave, the most important part of a climbing gym. This is the 7 grade, this pink one here. There's some really cool cave stuff here. You got some nice crimpy stuff, some cool footwork, and a really big finish right there. This is very consistent with their stuff. Their cave climbs are always very cool, great footwork, somewhat powerful. You got a nice high hill there, great finish. Boom. This red one, now this is juicy. Look at that. Cut loose, high heels, bums, all sorts of things. You got some campus moves there. You got toe hooks. They've got everything. This green one here, this is a 6, I believe. Once again, like I keep saying, their cave stuff is really impressive, really good route setting. They have everything from powerful moves to drop knees. Now this red, oh wow. Now this is just what Boulder Lab is about. Aesthetic climbs, big holds, beautiful contrast between the wall and the holds. In terms of the climbing itself, great tension, good heel hooks, you're stretched out, high heels, low heels, all sorts of things. Look at that. Corner climbing. Now, corner climbing I think is really important. Boulder Lab does this a lot. They've got a lot of corners in their gym and they really utilize those corners to make really cool climbs with a lot of tension involved and a lot of balance involved. That blue was a special grade. This purple was the 7 grade. Nice footwork, really small hold. Once again, just showing you how their climbs actually are, the type of setting, the type of finishes, the type of starts. Really good stuff. Now this, wow, this I thought was a brilliant climb. It's a purple special grade. You'll see there on the tags. Really great stuff. Good tension. Nice drop knees, really got to keep your body close to the wall. This is what they set. That's the corner. Slightly overhang. Now, you've got full-on cave and then you got full-on slab. This is sort of in between. You got me here doing this green 7. Great footwork, nice holes, a lovely high foot here. Just impressive stuff. You got a bump, you got a cool finish, nice crimps. Another 7 here, you got a pinchy blue. Just showing you the different types of holds. I mean, obviously they've got every type of hold. You got slopers, pinches, crimps, jugs, monos, pockets, slots, everything you ever want. This pink, now this is what I call great route setting. Cool cut loose, swapping your feet, nice footwork there. You go up into an undercling, swap your feet, go out to the right, boom, match, come out to the right again, bang. I just couldn't finish it, no! Now for the vertical climbing. Now vertical climbing is also really important. You've got a 6 yellow here, a nice high start, a high foot with a cool little end in there. They've got a lot of vertical climbing in the gym, and this is an example of the cool starts they have. Now they have a lot of really cool starts, whether it's jumpy starts or very interesting static starts. So let me show you why Boulder Lab is dynamic. Cue the montage. island. The island is a great part of the gym. It's a really cool feature they have. It's just this big blobby island in the middle as you walk in with a bunch of erect climbs. Brilliant, large purple holds, cool ending, nice heel hook to keep you in there. We have a special grade yellow here. Nice jump move. You got to swap your feet relatively quick. Really cool pinches and then a nice ending with that toe hook in there. Boom, match. Yes. This is one of their comp climbs on the island. Look at that hip work. You got to have hip flexibility. A really cool crossover. Nice flag with the foot and then a cool finish. Great climb once again. This blue project, now I spent hours on this and I did not get it. I reckon I had 30 attempts on this and I just could not get it. Really cool heels, a nice high foot there. You got to cut loose. You bump that hand up real high. And this finish, you got to have shoulder strength of an absolute beast, which I do not have. This is just a view of the island walking around. Brilliant stuff. I say that word brilliant a lot. I should get better vocab. Just everything you got there. Easy stuff, hard stuff, erect climbing, volumes. Slab. Now, slab to me is so important. It really is one of the biggest parts of climbing. And they do it really well. They have a plethora of slab walls. Really, they have so much slab. It's quite ridiculous. You get in anything, oh, how am I meant to do all this stuff? This is a nice red slab here with a high foot, and then you got a really nice finish. Getting that heel in there, you'll just see. Bang, nice and slow. Get that tension going. Match the hold. Shabow. Slab dynamic. I mean, who would have thought there's a dyno on a slab? This is just one of them. I mean, not sure if that's how you do it, but it's how I did it anyway. This is the main slab wall. This was a 6, I believe. It might be a 7. I'm not too sure, but who cares? This was my project for the last half an hour of my most recent session there. Very balance orientated, also very footwork orientated. Swapping your feet on these tiny holds with those slopers, have no hip flexibility, and I didn't stick the top. And this blue one now, wow. High foot again. Really, they've got some great flexibility work. Dual texture holds. I mean, how pretty are those holds? Just showing you some of the different type of slab setting there. Some of the finishes, some of the moves. You got a lovely mantle here on this black climb. Just showing you that they really do set every type of move you ever want there. Wow, geez, they really love their dual texture holds, and I don't blame them. Those black dual texture holds are so sick. What have you hear of Lawrence? Lawrence doing a slab, hang on, sloper finish hold. You got to get that high foot once again, really flexibility orientated. A cool slab climb here on these blue pinchy things, getting a high heel, hip flexibility. Don't know how I had it back then. I definitely don't have it anymore. The cool finish, got to trust your feet on that volume. Bang, match, bosh. This is the above view of the slab wall. You'll see how extensive it is. You'll see all the different climbs there. A lot of climbs are condensed, which I think is quite good because you can obviously have more climbs there. I referenced before, but the start to Boulder Lab always seemed to be better. I mean, look at this start. Toe hook, bump up with your left hand, bring that other toe there, double toe hook, bump up with the right hand. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? You got a dynamic start onto this blue, a jumping starts. I mean, jumping starts are awesome. This purple got a really cool toe hook ending. Boulder Lab have grades 1 to 9 as already discussed, but they have this special grade, which is mainly dynamic climbs. Mainly dynamic climbs that you can range to a bunch of other stuff. Couldn't get that pink, but this guy, this old bloke just showed me how it sounded. Whoa! I'm absolutely carking it on that purple. Nice pink here. You got a weird low dyno on this pink. Special grade once again. Bang, look at that. You got to really go there. Get a high heel in here. Bosh, match that hold. Up with the left, bang to the right. Come back, bump with the right. Get that left heel in. Keep your body in. Boom, match, finish there. Now this purple, we worked on this for hours. Finally got it. What an absolute dyno there. Gets that foot up high, goes left hand, goes right hand. Feet up and then match. Really brilliant setting, brilliant dynos. Yes, they have some simple dynos, but the more complex dynos are never boring. They're always crazy, whether it's a paddle dyno. Look at this one here, a coordination move. Boom, foot swap, come in with the right, keep your body in, we're bang. And a really nice ending. You got a slab ending where you come up, you use the wall on the right, you get your left foot up, and then you push up, and then you match that finish hold. Brilliant climb. This is an example of something that's not coordination or dynamic for the Boulder Lab special grade. This blue here. All about flexibility, all about being very tight into the wall. Those blue holes are very bad in terms of they have no grip. They're complete slopers, but it's a really nice climb. They use the same holes, which gets aesthetic points. It's a really aesthetic climb. There's nothing blocking in between the climb, which makes it even better. And boom, finish there. Coordination again on the slab wall. Bish bosh, bang, look at that. And then a nice sketchy finish on the dual texture holds. One thing I also love about this gym is they have constant competition. A couple times a year, they'll have full-on comps, and they're really accessible to beginner climbers, intermediate climbers, and the more advanced climbers. These are some of the climbs from the social comp back earlier on last year. Nice move there. Tension in the shoulder. Gaston, you got a high foot. Bang, commit. Sketchy as. Scared my foot's gonna slip and I'll cark it. But it's nice they have these climbs. Yes, they're comp climbs, but they're accessible to me, who's sort of a V4 climber. This dual text blue had the coolest move here. You go bang up with your left, boom. Such a cool entrance, such a cool out-swinging foot, opening up your whole body. Real shame. Worked on this for quite a while, but just could not get this ending. This was the closest I got. Do we take that? Probably not. Toe hook start, nice tension on these slippery volume-like holds. You get a high heel. This move's nice. Pushing in, using your legs, bosh into that next hold. Their comp climbs are more spaced out as well, so there's really nothing interfering between climbs, which just makes the gym look ever more aesthetic. Toe hooks galore there with a toe hook finish. This blue V4, I would say, a nice traverse all around, high bumping left arm, boom, get your feet up high, a nice dynamic move here with a cut loose, bosh, bring that left heel in to keep the tension, up with your right hand. I was using these terrible old shoes I had here, somehow managed this. Nice blue climb there. This was the best comp climb I'd ever done. Now I didn't quite get it, but you know what, this move, bang, look at that shoulder tension, bring your foot in. That move took me so long and it's so brilliant. Like I said before, it's very achievable to do these comp climbs for more intermediate. This was probably a V1, V2, very comp based anyway. Maybe it was a bit harder. Nice pink holds, very clean starts. Look at this start. You got to use all the energy. You got to jump like an absolute beast. Whoosh, wha-bam. Look at. So that was all downstairs. So let's head upstairs into what I like to call the power zone. The power zone is very hard. An example of what's upstairs: powerful, straight up cave, basically fully horizontal. Core strength, tension. This is a less cavey part of upstairs. This was a 7 with a nice high heel, bump up with the left hand. A black climb. This is the whole cave. I mean, look how much stuff there is. Pure traditional cave. No outlet. You've really got to just have that core strength. Bump with the left hand, bring that right heel in, toe hooks galore. This is a view of upstairs. You've got the cave part there, slightly overhang, even less slightly overhang, more slightly overhang, and then the training board over there. Look at this bad boy. Beautiful training board. And that was upstairs. And as you're coming down from upstairs, you have the view of all downstairs. So this is how big downstairs looks like. And there we have it. This is one final look at what the gym looks like from above. All the walls. You got the slab wall, the slightly overhang wall. Over there we got the island, and behind that the cave. Now it's time to review Boulder Lab. So we'll start with the setting. The setting was really impressive. As shown in this video, there is a variety of setting, comp climbs, more traditional climbs. Because of the variety and the fun, I'm going to give setting a 4.5 stars. Not 5 stars because it can be soft at times for the grading, and maybe they do need some more traditional stuff. I'm going to give the area and walls a 5 stars. Look, the place is massive. It's got an upstairs and a downstairs, and it's got every type of wall you want. The staff, I'm going to give a 4 stars. They were nice. Feels weird rating staff. The price, also giving it a 4 stars. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's worth it given the amount of stuff you can do there. Facilities, I'm going to give facilities a 4 stars. Look, they only had the kilter board, no moon board, not many other training boards. They have a gym, which I didn't show you, but it's the smallest gym. They have a kids climbing room strictly for kids, but all in all, 4 stars. The safety, 5 stars. They installed new mats recently, and all the climbs tend to be quite safe. Holds, 5 stars. Pretty simple. The holds are really aesthetic. They're brand new, great grip, great variety of holds. The vibe, I'm going to give it a 4 stars. People climbing there are quite quite lovely, except sometimes it can feel a bit empty given how big it is. And other, I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Reason being, there wasn't a spray wall, but they did have a coffee machine and they have a variety of food there. The parking's great. They also allow dogs, as you can see my little puppy there. So if I do the math correctly, overall the gym gets a 4.4 stars, which is pretty good considering the Whistler gym I reviewed only got a 3.6 stars.